Hello viewers, welcome to Elimu TV, a station where we watch and learn. I'm your teacher, Madam Rosemary Osano. I'll be taking you through Geography Form 3, Lesson 28, and our topic of discussion is oceans, seas, and their coasts. On to the lesson goals. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to explain the two types of movements of water in the ocean. Subtopic is movement of water in the ocean. Ocean water is not static. That means it moves vertically and horizontally, covering many kilometers and great depths. Only a portion of ocean water is involved in these movements, meaning not the whole mass. Let's look at the types of movement. The first type is vertical movement. This is the rising of water from the ocean bottom to replace the sinking water from the ocean surface. Vertical movement is caused by differences in the density of ocean water. Density mainly depends on the temperature and salinity. The density is lower within the tropics where water is heated and is denser in the temperate and polar lands. In the poles, the denser surface water tends to sink, after which it moves horizontally towards the equator at low depths, while the less dense water of the tropics move to the poles through the action of winds. The cooler water rises to take its place. The second factor is convergence of ocean currents. The upwelling can also form at a meeting point of two converging masses of surface water. Upon converging, sinking occurs. At the lower depths, the sinking water diverges, after which it moves horizontally. We can see a picture of upwelling of water, that is mixing of the bottom and the upside water. Movement of ocean water. The second one is horizontal movement. These are movements of water across the ocean waters. It occurs in three main ways. One, ocean currents. Two, waves. And the third one is tides. Ocean currents. An ocean current is a mass of surface ocean water which covers a considerable distance and depth and which is moving in a distinct direction. Ocean currents are caused by 1. Wind, 2. Rotation of the earth, the third one is shape of the landmass, and finally differences in water. Let's look at rotation of the earth. It affects the direction of wind and that of ocean currents. In the northern and southern hemispheres, winds and ocean currents are deflected to the right and left respectively by Coriolis effect. We can see the Coriolis force. C. Shape of the landmass. When an ocean current flows from the ocean towards a landmass, it changes its direction and flows the outline of the coastline. In some cases, a current may be split into two when it meets a landmass. D. Differences in water temperature and density. The warm, less dense water in the tropics tend to move polewards, while the polar cold and denser water sinks and moves equatorwards, where it rises to replace the tropical water. We can have a closer look at temperature of ocean water. Ocean water temperature increases when it receives insolation from the sun. Temperature of ocean water is not same, rather it varies from place to place and time to time. Various factors affect it, and we can see the effect of wind, that is convection currents arising. And that marks the end of today's lesson. For revision purposes, you can do an exercise. Kindly explain the effect of wind on ocean water. For reference, you can refer to KLB Book 3, 5th edition of 2019. You can also follow us on our social media platforms for more information. That is our SMS line 0723 144 259. On Facebook, Elimu TV, Elimu TV on YouTube, and at Elimu TV _KE. Thank you so much for staying tuned.